She asks you only one question, and no matter what you say, the answer is wrong. Somewhere in Japan, late at night, on an empty street that should be perfectly safe, a woman is standing. She's tall, well-dressed, her face hidden behind a white surgical mask. She doesn't move, she doesn't speak, she just waits. And if you're unlucky enough to walk past her alone, she'll turn her head slowly and ask you something that will change your life forever. This story has been whispered throughout Japan for more than a century. Parents warned their children about it, schools distributed safety pamphlets, and some towns even imposed curfews on children walking home alone after dark. Not because of a criminal, but because of her. The Japanese call her Kuchisake-Onna, the Slit-Mouthed Woman. What's even stranger is that during the 1970s, reports of sightings became so widespread that local police actually began investigating. Police investigating a ghost story. That fact alone is enough to send chills down your spine. According to the legend, a 12-year-old boy was walking home from school one evening. It was a route he had taken hundreds of times before, yet something felt different that night. The air was unnaturally still, the streetlights seemed dimmer, and the silence felt heavy. Then he saw her standing at the end of the block, a woman in a long coat, her face covered by a white mask, facing away from him. Every instinct told him to turn around, but he kept walking. As he passed her, she slowly turned. Her eyes were dark, beautiful even, but completely cold, as though there was nothing behind them. Tilting her head slightly, she asked in a soft voice, "Am I beautiful?" The boy froze because something deep inside him immediately understood that this was a trap.
Trying to stay calm, he forced a smile and answered, "Yes, you're beautiful." The woman stared at him for several long seconds before slowly reaching up and pulling down her mask. What lay beneath wasn't a normal face. Her mouth had been sliced open from ear to ear, creating a horrifying grin carved by something sharp rather than formed by happiness. Tilting her head again, she repeated the question in the same gentle voice. "Still beautiful?" The street was completely silent. There was nobody else around, and the boy was entirely alone with only seconds to decide what to say next. The legend says that if you answer no, she kills you on the spot with a pair of scissors. If you answer yes, she follows you home and eventually leaves you wearing a smile just like hers. If you remain silent, she treats that as an answer too. Some versions of the story claim there is only one possible escape. Tell her she looks average. Not beautiful, not ugly, just average. The unexpected response confuses her for a few moments, buying enough time to run. Others claim that throwing candy at her will distract her, but nobody truly knows what works because every survivor tells a different story. The oldest version of the legend says that Kuchisake-Onna was once a real woman. She was young, beautiful, and married to a jealous, cruel husband. One day she asked him a simple question, "Am I beautiful?" In response, he took a sharp blade and carved his answer into her face. "You'll be beautiful like this forever." She died, but according to the legend, she never truly left. Some historians believe the story predates the modern sightings by nearly 300 years, appearing in Edo period accounts describing a disfigured woman haunting the roads of old Japan. Yet one detail never changes. In every version of the story, ancient or modern, she appears in the same places, wherever children walk home alone after dark. The same mask, the same scissors, the same question. But the story doesn't end in Japan. Reports of similar sightings began appearing in other countries. In 2004, stories emerged from South Korea, describing a masked woman asking the same question. In 2007, similar reports surfaced in parts of China. By 2010, people in the United States were sharing accounts of encountering a woman matching the description. Was it mass hysteria, a copycat inspired by an urban legend, or simply a story spreading through the internet? Maybe, or maybe she travels. Researchers who study Japanese folklore noticed something unsettling. Across every account, every decade, and every country, the description of the wound is always identical. The same length, the same angle, and the same depth, as if it had been created by the same hand every single time. And perhaps tonight, somewhere in the world, a street will suddenly grow quiet. A woman will be standing where she shouldn't be. Someone will walk past her alone. She will slowly turn her head and ask her question. And whatever answer they give, it won't be the right one. If she appeared in front of you right now and asked, beautiful? Would you know what to say? Leave your answer in the comments. And whatever you do, don't say yes.